was the gospel music that drew nearly 100 people to the street church service, drew them out of their apartments and houses. Members of 5 churches said they were taking the words of the Bible literally to go out and preach the gospel. They handed out leaflets urging people to keep their children away from drugs and guns, urging citizens to help police solve crimes, urging people not to shoot and kill the ones they love.
People are trying to blame Mayor Jackson for the crime.
Amen.
Now, Mayor Jackson, if he could stop it, he'd do it right now.
Amen.
Some people say it's the police. We don't have enough, and I'm sure we don't have enough, but in November 1963, John F. Kennedy had all kinds of policemen around here.
Amen.
And he still was killed. So then the answer is not in the police department so much as it is in us.
A lot of the people in this neighborhood can tell you how crime has touched their lives and the lives of their families. But for just a few minutes today, all of that talk was replaced by the praying of prayers and the singing of hymns. Several dozen people singing and praying in the street. It might not seem like much compared to guns and knives and the highest murder rate in the nation, but it's a beginning. The organizers are hoping to organize rallies in other neighborhoods in the coming weeks. The people who live in the ramshackle apartments and houses on Oliver Street cautiously peeked out from their windows and balconies. They could hardly believe their eyes and ears. The gospel music broke down the fear and distrust that runs deep in this high-crime neighborhood. Church members handed out leaflets that said, "Don't shoot the ones you love. Don't let your children come near drugs and guns. And don't help criminals hide from the police."
Most of the times you hear about the bad things happening in our communities. You find out we are robbing ourselves. We're killing ourselves. Our own children are getting hooked on drugs, alcoholism. And just like the little boy came to me a while ago and he said, "Reverend, do you have a suit that I can wear so I can come to church?" Sometimes our parents are not doing what we can do now.
A crowd of people singing and praying in the street might not seem like much, but when you consider that homicides have occurred within blocks of here in recent years, it is a beginning.